Welcome to the kill room. I've always wanted to get Gareth as close to the firing line of danger as possible, and here we are. I am on a mission to find the most effective and creative and interesting mediums to paint and create art with. I love it. Ooh. There's something about super soakers, I don't think that's been explored. Now, a few weeks back, we actually explored pendulum painting, which is where you put holes in buckets, suspend it and swing it and let the art of gravity create some interesting geometric patterns. I have a feeling this is going to be exactly the same and as constructive and beautiful, but I'm in control. We've got to dabble before we dive with the Nerf Super Soaker. By the end of this video, the goal is to figure out what is the right viscosity to get the paint on the canvas and to answer the question, can you paint something really cool and beautiful using Super Soakers? This is gonna get messy. I think it's only right that the first color I paint with is red, given that we're definitely in a kill room. So I'm mixing it with water because obviously paint is thicker. But my theory is by mixing acrylic paint with water and adding ink, which also is a much more watery pigment suspension, I'll get a really strong color without it being too thick. I should have worn gloves. I'm gonna put on gloves because this is just gonna get out of hand. Okay, let's try doing one of these. Can't get gloves on with wet hands. I should have thought of that. Oh no. I'm gonna go dry my hands. How do you? Nothing to it but to do it. I'm not going for anything yet. I'm testing how it goes down. And it's holding its color, but it's starting to spread a little bit. I feel like we're gonna get some cool stuff out of this, you guys. You getting splashed already? Yeah, better zip up. Do you wanna put the, that's it, that's the look I was after. All right, so we gotta do this scientifically. The color's going down pretty well, but it's also thinning out pretty quickly. So let's just slowly increase the amount of paint and ink to see at what point it stops firing effectively, but how strong we can get the color to go down. Meanwhile, please let me know in the comments, is this genius or stupid? Because as I understand it, there is a fine line dividing the two. That's pretty cool. You know what might be interesting? Let's change the angle of this, shall we? Can we just take a moment to appreciate that I'm painting over a kiddie pool? What do you want to be when you grow up? I don't know, but I want it to involve kiddie pools and water guns. Okay, so hopefully the drips will be less extreme. I'm just gonna tweak the color now. I won't go ink. Let's just see what it's like with just the blue paint mixed in. I love my job. Let's go for a border. It's a test of my aiming abilities, which it turns out is not very good. I think it might be time to upgrade guns, but look at that. Like, this is our first muck around. It's awful, but we're learning is the important thing. All right, we have so many options here. Let's just see, before I pick one, let's just see what we got. Okay, we got the pump. Ooh, we got a double barrel. We got the Super Soaker. And last but not least, the big one. Let's do a canvas for each gun, and then I can plan a giant piece to finish off. I think having the ink in there seemed to work pretty well, actually. So let's grab a green ink. The great thing about ink is you need a lot less of it to make heavy pigment stains than acrylic paint. Let's see how this goes. Just swill it before use, like a fine wine. Whatever you do, don't make inappropriate gifs of anything that happens in this video. Ah! Ah! You all right? You got a little something. Yeah, I'm good. Wow, that was efficient. It's covered the canvas really effectively. It's doing that sort of spilling thing where it sort of bleeds and leaves some white areas as it starts dripping, but it looks kind of cool. I have to say, I'm quite pleased with the results so far, but I think I should set myself a real challenge to see if this medium works as something you can choose what to paint with. I think the final piece needs to be a portrait, which means to have more control, I need a thicker paint. Look, I can't leave that like that. So let's go with our double barrel shotgun. So we're gonna fill this up, but this is gonna be more paint than water. I wanna see if I can position so it stays where I squirt it. I need some water for the mix, but now I'm just gonna use a lot of paint. Oh my God! Well, the good news is, it's not super drippy. It's holding its viscosity. The science is working, Gareth. I love science. So what am I going for here? Because I've reset my canvas-ish. Let's go for a smiley face. It's a face of sorts. Oh, that's enough. All right, next. This one. Let's go with yellow this time. I'm gonna neutralize the yellow a little bit. There's a bit more of a peachier tone. All right, so this is gun number 4, I believe. There's one more that I haven't tried after this, and then we can start putting our theories together and refining our approach. Whoa! Wow!
Wow.
This one's really good.
Right, my favorite one so far.
So this is the explosive, like. I'm sorry. So let's start to mix approaches a little bit. If I go back to my purple, so I've got a thick viscosity yellow with a thin viscosity purple. Now, if I want lines, let's say I'm doing edge lighting or something finesse. Oh yeah, there you go. I've got to fill up. They've all got to be quite full, but it's possible, is the point. I mean, it doesn't look great, so maybe I'll make it look better with some of these other things. This one could be good for lines. Maybe this is my line gun. So I'm gonna change from this to black. I'm tweaking this double. I'll do one more gun and then I'll do the final piece. I've got black, I'll mix in brown. It's low-hanging fruit, Gareth, it's so low. I have a good feeling about this one. This one's my favorite so far. It's powerful, but it's accurate. There you go. So I can start to get defined shapes. I call this one the Splash of Zorro. Oh my God, this is the hatch for this one. It's expecting me to do a lot here. That one just keeps going after I pull it. That goes down pretty solid. I'm just dripping everywhere. I'm gonna draw a circle, you ready? So close. Oval. There you go, okay. Now that's a face. Eye, teeth. Let's go eyebrow. Let's go nose, mouth. This is our black. Pupil. Bottom of the nose. Open mouth. Okay, all right. That's almost a portrait. You know what? I think I've got a handle on all of the guns. I've got to remix some of the colors because I'm left with little color options, but I'm starting to get the shape of something I'm after. And I think if I lean the canvas back a little more, and if I get a bigger canvas, I might be able to create something I intend to. Who'd have thought? What if I do the Joker? I like that because then we've got minimal colors. We need a very light fleshy tone, red, black, blue, Joker. All right, I have a gift for you all. It's not every day I'm gonna say this, but you all get one shot. I have something I think might be pretty cathartic for my team. I tend to put everyone through a little bit of chaos, and in fact, some of you here are gonna be cleaning up this mess, so I think it's only fair that you all get to let out a bit of frustration on me.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, Gareth, they all get one squirt, you can empty a gun.
Super.
Does this make you want to squirt me?
Absolutely. Stop it. Stop. Ready?
Yep. Ah! Oh my God, it's not stopping. Come on, you got more than that. Ah!
That was a big. No.
Really, Rob?
Ready?
Come on, I'm ready.
Sorry.
Don't be. Ah!
That was.
All right, and here we have the MVPs. Amy's cleaning up after this, and Gareth has been in the firing line. Go for it.
Gareth?
Oh, right in the head. Right in the head. There we go! Now it's on! Close your mouth! Oh, this feels good! Feels real good! I hope I'm taking it back! 4 years of torture!
That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. We've broken new ground. Let me know what sort of applications you reckon Super Soaker water gun paint has. Probably not many. Barely scratched through with this one, but we pushed it hard. The fact that we definitely broke a mic in this video, if not multiple other things we haven't quite figured out yet, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fun with art, creativity, and chaos. I feel like I need to add chaos in there now. Maybe I should do something entertaining at the end of every video so people watch to the end. What's entertaining?
Just this. Your face is entertaining right now.